One of the foundational pillars of the Pilates method is finding a balance between stretch and strength. Today's video is all about stretching out our hamstrings, hips, and calves, while also finding engagement in our abdominal muscles, finding that perfect mix of juicy stretches but core engagement. I'm Ian from Clarity Pilates, and let's get started. For this series, I'm going to be using a magic circle, and if you have one of those, perfect, but if not, a blanket, a bath towel, or a sturdy t-shirt will work just fine, just so long as you're able to wrap it around your foot. So take whatever prop you're going to use. You can bring one knee into the chest, wrap it around to the end of the foot. And we're going to start with just some bending and strainings of the leg. Bringing the knee in towards the shoulder and then pressing the foot up to the ceiling and repeating that. Nice wide elbows and shoulders and a broad chest, bending and lengthening out. Hold towards the ceiling and now point and flex the foot for an Achilles stretch. And this is a really intense stretch for a lot of people, so maybe a small motion. Do what's comfortable for you. And now you're going to take your leg and pull it across your body. Keep the belly button pulled in, and as tempting as it may be to really crank in and get as deep and dramatic of a stretch as you can, instead, work on really keeping a symmetry and squareness in the body, both hip points and both shoulder points pressing firmly into the mat below you as your leg reaches across the body. And if you're looking for a deeper stretch, try rather than farther across, pulling the leg up towards your head to deepen the leg and hamstring stretch. Nice steady deep breaths here. Filling the lungs with air and exhaling. Center the leg, put both hands back onto the prop. Bend your knee into your chest, lift your chin to your chest, lengthen out your whole body, pointing your opposite toe, and relaxing as you straighten your leg back up. We're gonna go the opposite way. Pulling your leg out to the side, the stomach pulls in to help counterbalance you. And again, we're not going for as deep and dramatic of a stretch as you can, but rather challenging your stability using your core muscles as your leg goes out to the side. Both hips are touching the floor, taking nice, slow, deep breaths, broad shoulders, back of the head pressing into the mat. Keep going, breathing deeply for a couple more breaths. Bring your leg back to center, put both hands back on, bend the knee to the chest, lift the head to meet it, and lower the head back down. And we're going to switch sides. We're going to do that entire process again on your second side. The body has two halves, but that doesn't mean that they always feel the same. So, as you're doing this, throw any expectations out the window and just let the stretch on each side of your body come to you. You may be more flexible or less flexible. You may have less stability and balance in your core on this side. Just kind of open your mind, enter your internal world, and let it come to you. Bending and straightening the leg. Hold your leg to the ceiling and point and flex. Get that Achilles stretch. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point and hold. Now take one hand to the floor and pull the leg across the body, the belly button pulling in towards your spine, towards the mat, as your hip presses even farther into the mat in opposition. Take nice full deep breaths, filling the lungs. And exhaling that air, the stomach pulling in even more to connect you farther into the stretch on your own. back center. Both hands onto it, bend the knee into the chest, lengthen the body, broaden the shoulders, lower the head back down, straighten the leg back towards the ceiling, and go the opposite way, pulling your leg away from the body and lifting it up towards your head. Stomach pulling in, nice symmetrical square box. Breathing deeply for a few more counts on your own. Exhale your air one last time, bring the leg back to center, bend it into the chest, lift the head to meet the knee, and then lengthen the whole body out on the mat. Thank you so much for joining me for one of my favorite leg stretching sequences. For more Pilates, please check the link in the description below for Clarity's full online mat classes. And as well, subscribe to our channel to keep up to date with our weekly online videos. I'll see you next time on the mat.